Are you someone who supports, and do you expect the same for you? Yeah, same shit. But yeah. So, fellas?
I would actually like to hear Byron's take on this first.
Being honest.
Don't want nothing else.
Do I support? That was the first part? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I would like to think of myself as being as supportive as I can to the people that I fuck with. Mm-hmm. In some form or fashion. And do I expect the same? I can honestly say no, I don't. Like, I always just, I felt like it's an unfair expectation to put on people. Whether I run into hard times, I can't automatically expect people to understand what I'm going through and to even be in a position to help. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's just not in that position. Whether I'm going through something mentally, going through something financially. If you can, I would hope that you would. But I know sometimes, man, we get into a habit of expecting people to do what we do, and that, in my mind, is expecting someone to be you, to be a you. You know what I'm saying? Or to be a version of yourself.
See the world the way you do.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and I don't expect that. We were talking about a friend of ours who purchased a car for their sibling. Most people would love to have that happen to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm in a down bad situation, like, man, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Would you do the same? Because I'm sure when people hear that, they like, shit, I ain't been buying no car with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, cause you think of the financial obligation of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But you would expect that from someone else. And not to say
expect what?
Let me take that back. It may not even be an expectation. You would be thankful for it. You know what I'm saying? And in my mind, if you're in position to help someone to that extent or on that level, why not? If you can handle that, if you can manage that, like, and the way I was taught was, if like in a situation like just with borrowing, we was taught, if you can't give it, don't let them borrow it, right? So if I'm in a position where I could give and handle that for somebody, to take that off their plate, if I really fucks with you on that level, then I'll probably do it. But I can honestly say I don't. I've never set myself up to expect that from someone else.
Never in life, or like never in who you are now? Like, was there a growth process to get to that, or was it just like that was pretty much ingrained when you was a kid?
I think it was just ingrained. Like my people, like we weren't rich. You know what I'm saying? Like, we weren't rich. I remember I remember this kid told me, he was like, man, your daddy rich. And I remember I said to him, he was like, no, I'm rich. You're not. Like, you're not. You don't have. That's my money. Mm-hmm. So I understood.
You told the kid that?
No, like my father told me that. The kid told me that we was rich, and I was like, oh, we rich. Yeah. So I went to my dad, I was like, we rich, and he was like, no, I'm rich.
Nah, nigga.
You're not. I got money and you don't. Like, and we let, you know what I'm saying? And especially as I got older, I laughed
spend
about
it on you sometimes.
From time to time, if I feel like it. I'm not even financially obligated to do it. You know what I'm saying? Only to an extent. But we were also taught like we had stuff, but we didn't have. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like I've seen my family take care of other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, doing what they can, and it was never like, now I see people, they'll like, oh, I gave so and so this amount of money, or here, let's take a picture of me dropping the keys in your hand. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. And like we not used to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't raised on that. So, like, if we were gonna help, if I'm gonna help, I'm gonna help. Quiet. And I really want to do it as quietly as I can. Like, I know people be like,
I still believe in it. You know, just being genuine and
fuck
the validation from y'all. As long as the big man. You know,
I see people say, hey, if you give, type done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I give and don't say a word. Yeah, exactly. Like, I always felt like Like to give when nobody's looking is even bigger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
What about people saying that telling you that they tithe, like how much they tithe?
they ain't they ain't my business.
To me, it falls in the same boat. It's like you don't need to tell me that you're giving for that,
Yeah.
just to give.
I'll give you 10%. You know.
But it's not necessary. It's not to gloat about it. It's not to say how much more you have than somebody else. It's just to do it.
Just to do it. Yeah. And you can file on your taxes.
For sure. That's God given.